What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, we're coming back to Ningen Isu. Yes, indeed, Ningen Isu fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Krauser, and Krauser wanted to see me react to this. It is Ningen Isu with a tune called Love Nirvana. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, oh, wait a minute, hold everything, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Ningen Isu, okay? And the video has 328,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Ningen Isu, Love Nirvana, and I have no idea what that says. That's okay. I got this. That's really all I need. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
With the wah, nice. Cliff Burtonish. Ooh. We're in D, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we're in D. Let me check on that.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Okay, so I was close. It is D, but they're detuned down a half step, so it's actually C sharp, but they're playing it D. So there it is. So Pretty simple, okay? Go down into the lower register for the bass player. Okay, it's not a hard riff at all. I think what's impressing me more than anything is the fact that the bassist is using a distortion patch that is, it's a little thicker and a little heavier than I normally like for a bass, but he's got his bass EQ'd in such a way. I think he took some of the lows out and may have boosted the highs just ever so slightly. So it doesn't, he's got a nice crunchy tone, like almost like a guitar distortion settings, but it doesn't sound muddy. And that's because he took out some of the lows. I could probably demonstrate what I'm talking about. Give me a second here. Let me get a distortion patch on my rig.
15 minutes later.
Okay, so I got it worked out now where I've added the distortion patch. I've EQ'd it properly. Now, this is the distortion patch I use. For my bass, it's the heaviest, most distorted patch that I would ever want to use for bass. I do have other distortion patches. They are way too thick, way too crunchy, way too heavy for bass. It doesn't matter how you EQ it. I took out all the lows. I boosted the highs. And this is the patch I use when I get hired to do Motorhead tribute bands. This is the patch I use. I would absolutely not go any heavier than this, any thicker than this. So you add the distortion now to a properly EQ'd bass for distortion, and this is what you get. You see what I mean? I wouldn't want to go any crunchier because if I do, it's going to get muddy. And that's my whole point with this demonstration is this bass player, he really understands EQing and what settings you need when working with certain levels of distortion. If the distortion level is not quite that high, if it's a lower bite level, lower turbo, lower charge, lower thrust, it's gonna be easier to EQ it, and you can add bottom end to it. But when you're using a heavier, thicker, crunchy distortion tone like he's using, you gotta cut out the lows, and you gotta watch your mids, and you gotta boost your highs. And I have a feeling that's exactly what he did, because his distortion tone is thick, it is crunchy, but it's not muddy. So he eliminated that low end. And I can absolutely appreciate that. Great job on his part, finding a distortion patch and EQing his bass and his rig right to get a nice, full sounding, heavy distortion tone without being muddy. It sounds great. I love his tone. Let's keep going. There's more to talk about, but let's keep going for right now. Oh, they don't go down to the F. They just stay on the G. I made it harder than it needed to be. That double time feel. There's going to be a guitar solo. This would be the place for it. So it's not a guitar solo. Not a guitar solo. I like that direction change. I like that. Slowing down the tempo. Instead of being there. Now that's not a feel change. That's not going from like straight time to halftime. No, that's an actual deceleration. That's an actual shift in tempo. Slowing it down a bit. I like it. I like it. It fits. It definitely fits. I'm trying to hide it. I'm really trying to hide it. I'm sorry. I can't hide it. I'm digging the tune. I'm absolutely digging this song. I don't know if it's my favorite from them, but if it's not my number one, it's my number two favorite. I'm not sure. I gotta listen to the whole song, and then I gotta make a comparison between the two, and I'll do that on my own time. But as it stands right now, yeah, this is up there. This is up there. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Now we have guitar solo. Camera pulls off. Good. Spins. And back to the original tempo. I thought they were going to go to double time there. Ooh. Those triplets at the end, huh? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Great. Great tune. Loved it. Loved everything about it. Zero complaints. Oh man, I've so given up my hand already. I might as well just take my cards and put them on the table and go, these are the cards I'm working with. You know, take a look, take a gander, and yeah, there it is. I might as well just do that. I have no poker face. None. Don't ever ask me to play poker. I'm gonna say no, because I know I suck at it. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Ningen Isu with Love Nirvana. This was a request from Krauser. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say that I'm willing to bet everybody probably knows where I'm going to go with this. And I just have no poker face. Let's just get to it. Let's get this over with because I'm very embarrassed with myself right now.
You're a goddamn disgrace!
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.3. Yeah, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, 8.3. What does that mean? Well, an 8.3 would translate to a great scale rating. Okay, so I think it's a great song. 4 out of 5 stars and an A- letter grade. So there you go, 8.3, great scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha, so glad you asked. This tune was rocking from the get-go with that distorted bass intro. Come on now, look, I am a big Cliff Burton fan. Look at that, just there it is. I'm a big Cliff Burton fan, and when I heard that distorted wah come in, all I could think of was, wouldn't it be nice if there was some wah on there? I mean, I hear the distortion, it's heavy, it's crunchy, it's super crunchy. It sounds to me like it's EQ'd correctly. Wouldn't it be great if we had some wah on there? And then as if answered from upon on high, wah kicked in. Oh man, I was a happy camper. I was a happy camper, and I could feel Cliff Burton smiling down upon the song going, I approve.
Yes! Yes! Jesus H. Goddamn Christ!
So that was a great intro. Loved it. Everything staggering in, everything kicking in to this straight ahead, 4/4 time, 2x4 backbeat feel. Yeah, man, good Lord. It was nice, it was thick, it was crunchy across the board, had great drive, had great energy, nice straight ahead feel, with just a little bit of layback on it, just ever so slightly. I dug it. I dug everything about it. Is the song complicated from a chordal progression standpoint? Not really, no. There's when I was doing my demonstration, I overcomplicated it. I added the F. You didn't need that. They were just doing D to the G sharp to the G, back down to the D again. I threw the F in there. I don't know why. I don't need it. I don't know. I just felt like putting the F in there, I guess. But no, it felt good. It sounded good. It's easy to follow along with, absolutely, but it was really nicely done. Vocally, I like the vocal approach on this song. Very fitting for the style of music. And what really got me and where the hook was for me was the chorus. And the vocals were a part of it with that call and response style. You know, he would sing the line and then the line would be echoed by the backing vocals. I dug that. I absolutely dug that. Slowing down the tempo to get into that bridge, to get into that breakdown. Yes, smart move. Really made a big difference and showed it and forced it by doing that. There's no denying and there's no doubt in anybody's mind who listens to this song that there was a change in direction. One of the easiest ways to do it, honestly, is messing with the tempo. That wasn't a feel change. That was a tempo change. Getting down for that, and it kind of misled me because I thought, okay, here comes a guitar solo. No, swerve, not quite yet. They did do a guitar solo a little bit later, but not right there. They went into that bridge section, and it felt nice. It sounded good. I absolutely get what they were doing. And then when they did get to the guitar solo, it made perfect sense. And the guitar solo was nice. Shows some pretty nice techniques, some hammer-ons and pull-offs, some movement, both ascending and descending movement within the melodic lines. Got some nice sustains with some nice bends. Yeah, and some nice arpeggiations to boot. I got no problem with the solo. I think the solo was really well done. And then as soon as the solo was done, what happened? Boom, right back up to the original tempo. Right back to the original feel. Just a big old smack in the face, wake you up. Guess what? The dream of the guitar solo is over. Back to reality. Here it is. And that was a nice approach. Like that. Love the triplets at the end. They felt really good. No, I got zero complaints with this song. Them playing with the feel from the straight time to the half time, really nice. And the double time, you know, infrequent usage of the double time, but hearing the snare on the 1, the 2, and the 3, and the 4, really nice. Just to help get that little extra push when needed. Not throughout the entire song, just when it was needed as an accent, no problem. Got no issue with it whatsoever. The song on its own is pretty simple. It's pretty easy format to follow, but there were some really cool things happening in there. On top of it all, some really nice vocal work. And the more than anything, what sold me on the song was just the feel of the song, the drive and the energy of the song. Not a hard song, but a fun song, and they did a great job doing it. As far as this being my favorite song by Ningen Isu, I don't know. There's one song, I don't remember the name of it. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I think it was like the 3rd or 4th reaction I did to them. I loved that song. Now, I don't know if this one's better than that one or not. I don't know if I like this one more. I'm gonna have to listen to both of them side by side. But here's the deal. This is either going to be my favorite or it's gonna be my second favorite. It's either number 1 or number 2, I don't know which. But I'll figure that out on my own. But yeah, dug the tune, loved everything about it. I got zero complaints about it. It's a great song, which is why I'm giving it the great score of 8.3. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got an 8.3, which is a great scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoke. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.